Hey, I'm Kevin from Tame Impala.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with us at sopitas.com.
Of course, man.
First off, regarding Deadbeat, you have covered a big span of genres with this project. So, are there any new genres you explored in the new album?
Well, I mean, I never think of it as like exploring genres, or maybe I do. I don't know. I guess I just like I'm always trying to look for new sounds and new ways of making music that excites me. You know, I'm always trying to sort of work out how that can fit into like the Tame Impala world that already exists, you know. At the end of the day, to me it sounds like a Tame Impala album. You know, it's like it's me singing, it's me playing the instruments and stuff. But one of my musical loves is like techno music, and I've always wanted to like do more techno, but just never been brave enough, basically. So this is kind of like, you know, there's a bit of that on this album.
And regarding that, what genre do you usually listen to that might surprise your fans, apart from techno?
Apart from techno, good question. I don't know. I guess like pop music, 80s pop music, R&B. I feel like my fans are always are probably surprised to hear that I listen to any music that's not like psychedelic rock, you know?
The cover of Deadbeat features your daughter, marking the first time you've used such a personal image instead of a conceptual artwork. How has becoming a father changed the way you see music and art?
Good question. I mean, it changes everything about you. Changes your perspective on everything. And like me and my being and my perspective is what goes into my music. So I'm not always aware of like exactly what it is. And like I haven't really sung about being a parent. And I haven't really sung about kids at all, really. I guess mainly because for me the music that I most enjoy making, it's sort of like there's sort of a melancholy to it, and like having a child is like such a beautiful, joyful thing. There's not much negativity you can extract from it, you know. At the end of the day, with like the album cover, I honestly didn't really think about how people would think about like how that interacts with my art, you know. But it was just a photo, and it was like let's make it the cover. Like, you know, sometimes you don't always know how to explain choices you make in music and art. You just do it and let people put the pieces together.
That's amazing. Looking back at everything, from recording in your bedroom to selling out arenas, what do you think keeps you curious and motivated to keep creating after all these years?
Oh, it's unavoidable. For me, like having a creative outlet has always just been so vital to my sort of like self-esteem and positivity. If I go for a long time without making music, then I kind of just start to feel empty, you know? And part of making music for me is like discovering new things, feeling like you're uncovering new areas. So for me, it's kind of just like, it's like exercising, you know? If you don't do it for long enough, then you start to feel shit.
And we're thankful for it.
Yeah.
A few days ago, you posted on Instagram about the uncertainty you felt 10 years ago when releasing Currents, especially because of the change in musical styles. And now, with Deadbeat, we hear now you exploring even more electronic sounds. Like with Currents back then, is there a similar feeling this time, or something specific that makes this new record feel special to you?
One of the like difficult things about like always making new music is that you are worried that it's gonna suck, you know. Because if you did the same thing as you did last time that was successful, you would know exactly what's going to happen. You'd know who's going to like it. You'd know, you know, the future would already be written. So one of the things that's sort of like that can be very nerve-wracking about like just, you know, changing a sound is that you don't know what people are going to think, but that's also the exciting thing. So.
You've just produced Dua Lipa and collaborating with Justice, two very different worlds. What did you take away from those experiences, and how did they shape the sound or the mindset behind that bit?
I learn something new from everyone I work with. You know, you just it's like whenever you hang out with people that like do the same thing as you, and you watch them work, you learn little things. You know, with Justice, I learn. Well, I've always wanted to sort of like peek behind the curtain with Justice, because when you listen to their music, it's like, how the fuck do they make this? You know. And with Dua Lipa, I learnt about work ethic. Because she has an incredible work ethic. Discipline, just laser beam focus, and really hardworking. And it made me realize how lazy I was. Really, honestly.
We have a more couple of questions in depth. You were at Wembley watching Oasis live. What was your favorite moment and why?
Good question. I mean, it just has to be... What's the song that Noel sings? Don't Look Back in Anger?
Yeah, the master plan also.
Not that it was because Liam wasn't there, but I think that's where in the set where it sort of turned from day to night. Because when stadium shows happen, they start in the daytime. That was when it was like, okay, it's nighttime, and it felt like I was at something historic.
Yeah,
you know?
I cried for the whole concert.
Really?
Yeah, it was
oh
amazing,
yeah. My friend Julian did as well, I think.
Yeah.